It's that time of year again.
Fireworks, cookouts, kids running around with glow sticks.
And I love all of it.
Same. But every year, I get this little moment where I'm like, we celebrate the party part really well.
But we tend to forget what we're actually celebrating.
Exactly.
And this year is a big one.
Yeah. This is the United States' 250th birthday. 250 years since the Declaration of Independence.
And that's not just a number, that's generations of people.
And it's a good time to ask, what did those people actually risk? And what were they trying to protect? Welcome back to the Armorer's Block. I'm Hootie.
And I'm Lydia.
We are Blue Coat Arms Company, LLC, family-run gunsmith shop right here in central Illinois.
And this show is you hanging out with us after hours in the shop. Real stories, real history, and practical lessons you can carry into modern life. Question of the day, Independence Day edition.
If you've been around a while, start your comment with Day 1 tip. And share a family tradition that you think is worth passing down. Something that keeps the meaning of July 4th alive.
And if you're newer, start yours with new shooter question and tell us what Independence Day means to you. Or ask a question about the Revolutionary Era, the Bill of Rights, or why the Second Amendment exists.
We'll read some of the best ones in a future episode. Alright, so July 4th isn't just America won a war.
It's the day we publicly said government has limits.
That rights don't come from the government, but they are natural rights.
And that the people are not subjects.
And in 2026, America's 250th, it's worth remembering that this whole thing was never guaranteed. People reduce it to taxes. But it was so much bigger than that.
Yeah, it was about tea, right?
That was part of it.
No, it was about the systematic erosion of rights.
Religious freedoms, fair trials, the right to petition. Pressure was coming from every angle.
And when the crown tried to disarm the colonists, that's when you start hearing about the shot heard around the world.
The founders weren't writing theory in a vacuum.
They were responding to real abuses.
Confiscations, restrictions on militias, controls on arms and imports.
And the hard truth is, without the ability to defend themselves, the revolution doesn't happen.
You don't get citizens, you stay subjects.
The Declaration of Independence wasn't just a very well-written breakup letter.
It was a blueprint. Government by consent.
And a statement that rights come from the Creator. Not from a king, not from a parliament, not from a committee.
That's why July 4th still matters 250 years later. It's not about nostalgia, it's about foundation. And I will say this as a gunsmith. Every musket, rifle, and pistol from that era represents someone's individual commitment.
It's craftsmanship, but it's also courage.
When I work on an old firearm, especially anything tied to history, I'm not just fixing metal, I'm maintaining a piece of a story.
And if we're honest, that's part of why we do what we do.
To keep knowledge alive, to keep tools functional, and to pass down responsibility, not just hardware.
So, shop talk. How do we keep this from being just another holiday?
So, here's what I would say. Know the story. If you don't know what happened, then you can't recognize the pattern. 2, stay engaged. Liberty isn't set it and forget it. 3, Be competent. Rights also come with responsibility, training, safe storage, and maturity. Number 4, pass it down. Teach your kids, your friends, your community without being overly preachy.
And remember, the Bluecoats were not superheroes.
Although they heavily influence what we do. Just saying. But
not like we're named after them or anything.
No.
But
they were ordinary people, just like us,
yes,
who decided to be responsible for their own future. So, all right, bringing it back.
Day 1 tip. What tradition or lesson are you passing down?
New shooter question. What does Independence Day mean to you? Or what do you want to understand better about the founding era?
After hours bonus for the finishers.
If you've got a family firearm, old or new, and you want to be responsible with it, Blue Code Arms $65 field strip inspection is a simple way to start.
Basic field strip cleaning, full inspection, and a next day prioritized report.
And if you move forward with any of the recommended work, the $65 applies as a down payment towards your final bill.
No pressure, just clarity.
All right, folks. We hope you enjoy the fireworks and that you enjoy the food and the booze.
We certainly will be. But also take 5 minutes and remember what you are really celebrating this 4th of July.
250 years is a very long time.
And it's a reminder. Liberty is worth learning, worth protecting, and worth passing down.
And always remember, no matter your era,
we got your 6.
Mic check 1, 2. Hey, hey. Mic check. It still works, even after the last episode.
I would hope so. I also still want to know who Mike is.
You know, I've never found out who Mike is. I can say, though, with years of being in the industry on this side of it also, that I have discovered why sound guys only count 2.
Oh yeah, why is that?
That's because if somebody says 1, 2, 3, then you gotta lift something. And if somebody says 5, 6, 7, 8, then you gotta dance to something. So that's why we stick with 1, 2. Because anything above that's just work.
So, limited math, got it.